What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with some more NCT 127. We got their first full album. It's a full 10 songs, actually. Really like that. Yeah, anyway, Irregular. This is not a repackage, which I believe is just their deluxe versions. We have one of those coming up, actually. That is to say, all of these songs will be new, and I'm super excited about that. I will not be listening to Regular in the flow of this. I know it kind of contradicts my previous statements about listening to songs in the album, like the title tracks, but I've heard that song probably 6 times on the channel. So yeah, it's really good, but just I don't know, diminishing returns, I suppose. Anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, okay. So when I was making this playlist, I saw a lot of what looked like unit groupings in these songs, like pretty early in the album too. I won't go through guessing and stuff, but like around the third or fourth song, at least in the track list, I saw was like a unit song. I think maybe the thumbnail was just showing different thing. But yeah, really excited for this. Let's go.
너무 아름다워 별빛에 물들어 너 나를 바라보며 멈춘 시간 밤새 빛을 내는 이 도시와 끝이 나지 않은 우리들의 이야기 Hello my girl 네 얼굴이 지워 너와 간영을 하고 걸어다녀 인공적인 구석구석 서울 안보판 Factory got a big swim in the sky Roll a beautiful girl 이건 이런 거라고 go Left right out 파색이고 cruising bike 지금 머리도를 매끈 way 영원한 어디든 뭐라든 재밌을 거야 all day 하늘 위 바다 위 우리는 항해할 거야 new way yeah. 너무 아름다워 별빛에 물들어 너 나를 바라보며 멈출 시간 밤새 빛을 내는 이 도시와 끝이 나지 않을 우리들의 이야기 지금 우리 이야기
There was a real era, or Marcus into it. There was a real era in music. It was short lived, but it burned real bright. Where there was like a whistle in almost every pop song that came out, and I honestly I can't even pinpoint it, but it just gave me that vibe. So I was like, okay.
지금 우리 둘의 이야기도 바로바로 합쳐지는 vibe We can make our own line Look at our Spotify 가로등보다 커 보이는 그림자 우리 둘을 감당 못했어 날 낮에보다 밤에 깨어 있는 난 나만 이 도시와 비슷해 별 없는 밤 하늘 아래 불꽃놀이가 되죠 너무 no pain 너와 난 어디든 뭐라든 재밌을 거야 all day 하늘 위 바다 위 우리는 항해할 거야 new way 너무 아름다워 별빛에 물들어 너 나를 바라보며 멈춘 시간 밤새 빛을 내는 이 도시와 끝이 나지 않을 우리들의 이야기
This is just a real nice sound.
설레었던 시작부터 두 손 잡은 지금까지 모든 순간을 이와 함께한 이 도시 점차 아득해질 풍경 속에도 넌 언제나 선명하게 남을 것 같아 Oh baby yeah, yeah. My girl 모두 아름다워 흩날린 별빛들 속 우릴 바라보며 같은
The harmonized chorus is always here.
꿈을 꾸는 이 도시와 다시 오지 않을 이 순간의 이야기 지금 우리 이야기
I think you guys are in luck because typically I like to have a bunch of stuff to say after every song. I don't have anything to say. This is just a nice song. Maybe that's an indictment on my appreciation of it. I don't know. It's nice. It sounds very nice. It would go like if I was going down the album list on Spotify, clicking like song or do not like song. I would like the song. It's nice. But yeah, I'm looking to get into the rest of the album. So let's go.
알을 뗄 수 없어 난 아직 이곳에 선율처럼 파고든 너의 잔상에 내 머릿속을 맴돌았었던 어떤 그리움의 장면 끝에서 참 익숙한 소리를 느꼈어 꿈은 아니겠지 너 스쳐가는 사람들 사이 흩어지는 너의 멜로디 그때처럼 마주본 너와 나 Cause I just want to be loved.
Okay. I was wondering if they're gonna bring that little sampled melody, I guess that's what it would be, of like that voice, bring it back, because it sounded so much like one of these types of songs in the background. I appreciate that they brought that back. Replay 2027. I want to see that chorus again for multiple reasons. Okay, so I was right. So they told the two rappers to get out of here. Okay. So we're gonna sing this track. I just want to be loved. Yeah. Such Rocket League music. No slander. 둘씩 연결된 마음이 서로를 향해 뛰는 심장이 같은 꿈을 원하는 이 순간 I just want to be loved. Cause I just want to be loved. That's when this makes me happy. At least the sound. God knows I want to be loved. Alright, let me relax. I just want to be loved. 같은 시간 속에 I just want to be loved. 네가 되고 be loved 네가 되고 I just want to be loved 그때 Cause I just want to be loved. It's such okay. This is partly about this song, partly about frankly all of the NTC and NCT stuff I've heard so far, and just music from this era. It's so interesting looking at how different the approach to making songs is. Like, if this were 2024, this song would have ended 5 different times. I think I counted. That's probably in overestimation. But like, you could have faded out after any of these different things. And I'm not saying that I wanted them to. In fact, I'm glad they didn't, because it kept the groove going. Especially with this type of song, you don't want it to be short. But this is a 3-minute and 43-second, for lack of a better word, like kind of clubby, not like club, but you know, like a nice dance, have a good time song. Those songs aren't. They're like a full minute shorter these days. And I've never been one, if I can be honest, that has cared about like music being shorter. I don't like when music is incomplete, but if I can feel like they can tell whatever story it is they want to say, whether it's lyrically or through the music, in that time, I don't care how long it is. So that's besides the point. But it's just so interesting. Like, this is almost 4 minutes of this song, and I'm not complaining. It's very, like I said, very nice song to listen to. Super driving around in somewhere with the windows down type, just kind of like easy breezy life vibes, which is nice. But just these songs are not this long anymore, and it's really interesting to see. Like, they bring it back. They could have even gone longer. They set themselves up to be longer. After this, you could just repeat it. I'll let it roll through the next song. Which actually don't know what it is. I like that. It's nice. I like that record. Okay, there we go. Knock on. Full squad back. Getting real soulful. 넌 지금 뭐해? Yeah. 넌 잠이 안 와? Yeah. Yeah. 너를 생각해. 자꾸 웃음에 장난이 아니야. Yeah. Yeah. 너의 목소리에 yeah. 들뜬 것 같아. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting way to. I'm sorry, I don't like doing that in the middle of verses. That sounded really cool. They got Mark singing out here too. Always gonna keep you on your toes. 아무도 모르게 혼자 상상에 나 취해 너의 깊이 깊이 숨겨진 곳에 들어가도 될 것 같은 밤 너를 보며 자꾸 어린아이처럼 작은 질문들이 생겨 조금 더 너를 알고 싶어져 밤이 오면 매일 습관처럼 너의 대한 상상을 하고 궁금해 하자 잠 못 든 이 밤 If we do. Interesting. 꼭 자장가처럼 포근한 너의 숨결 한마디 마디가 완벽한 가사야 자꾸 듣고 싶어 누구보다도 우린 요즘 들어 더 많이 가까워진 듯해 그럼 넌 어때 난 이게 좋은데 전화 끝낸 후에 네가 적을 읽기 속에 나의 이름도 있을지 궁금해 네 하루가 다 궁금해 너를 작은 질문들이 생겨 조금 더 너를 알고 싶어져 밤이 오면 매일 습관처럼 너의 대한 상상을 하고 궁금해 하다 잠 How empty the chorus is so interesting to me. Well, I suppose this is kind of a post-chorus, I guess. I don't know. I really like this beat. giving me some time to talk over it at the end. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I guess that functions more as like a post-chorus then. I think that was really nice. I don't know. It's something about the way either pre-chorus, the chorus, post-chorus. I don't know what the hell like functionally it is, but the way it I was gonna say lets down, but that implies that I'm disappointed. Just like the fact that there's literally no payoff to any semblance of like the build that we get, as I guess I would still call it the pre-chorus probably. It's so interesting to go with that approach, because this type of song would never be like this big sound in the chorus. I just thought maybe you like add an extra layer, an extra different, like tweak the bass a little bit, maybe make it a little deeper. I don't know. Like I don't know. But in the attempt to subvert my expectation, it's succeeded greatly. In the attempt to make it as good a song as possible to me, which is a terrible thing. No group would ever do that, and they would lose a lot of money if they did. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I was kind of hoping for it, just the way the beat was building, because the beat's really nice, so smooth, and their voices are beautiful over it. But it's such a short section too. Like, it makes sense to me. I just feel like we could have had an escalation of the beat somewhere. And then coming back into this is fine. It's not a big deal. But if I can do first listen nitpicks, that's where I'm going. Another unit. We got the vocalists out here. We got a real vibe going on this album.
오늘은 너의 옆에서 꺼낸 말 겨우 괜찮아 괜찮아다 소리 없이 이 계절 틈 사이 스며든 넌 잠깐 쉬어가진 마요 계속 여기에 머물러요 She no longer needs me 널 원할수록 내 현실은 무거워지고 있어 성급한 내 고백에 모든 게 어려워질까봐 그럼에도 나는 더 참지 못해 지금 너에게 달려가고 싶어 나의 모든 순간이 널 원하고 있으니 우리 마음에 있는 모든 감정을 꺼내 놓을 수 있다면 오해와 이해 그 사이를 헤매는 두려움은 없었을 텐데 잠깐 쉬어가지 마요 계속 여기에 머물러요 She no longer needs me 널 원할수록 내 현실은 거칠어지고 있어
An emotion I'm very familiar with and I appreciate a lot.
지금 너에게 달려가고 싶어 나의 모든 순간이 널 원하고 있으니 세상이 너에게서 날
5 minutes on.
한 발짝 뒤로 물러나게 해 그런데 왜 지금 흐르는 걸까 눈물이 She no longer needs me
Absolutely.
이 현실이 무겁고 거칠어도 널 사랑해 사랑해 전할게 내 마음 전부 다 너의 상처들은 제게 나눠줘 지금 너에게 달려가고 있어 나의 모든 순간이 널 원하고 있으니 믿어줘 내 모든 순간 널 향해 있음을
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do a ballad right there. That was nice. That was so nice. I was a little worried about myself and the way I present myself when I'm so quiet all the time in these songs. Obviously not talking over it, but you know what I mean. Because I do feel bad. But at the same time, what does one say about this? I probably talked too much during the video. It was beautiful. The way they escalated, it was so subtle. Like, just kept going just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And then you had the little drum fill that leads into it at the end. And they just let it belt for a minute and 30 seconds straight. That was beautiful. That was really wonderful. And I gotta say, like, I appreciate that when these types of ballads come on, it is imperative that the lyrics are longing. And I think, I forget what album it was, but it was an NCT. It was a 127 album. One of the, I guess there's only a few that we could choose from because this is like the fourth one I've heard from them. Whereas one of the B-sides was like a real like kind of lovey R&B kind of longing, hopeful, whatever song. And one of the comments was like, when this type of music, the lyrics have to be pathetic almost. Like you have to be so pathetically in love with a person for it to really hit. And this gives me that vibe. And again, I say that with a full-hearted compliment. You need that. That's true understanding of what the purpose of this music is supposed to be. Like these ballads aren't supposed to be because you're bragging. It's because you're like you want this person so bad. That's real. I think literally the last line. Don't worry, all of these. Yeah, believe me, all my moments are headed to you. That's what I'm talking about. That's love. Oh man, I love it. Okay, interlude. Also, I saw this. An interlude that is 3 minutes and 27 seconds long. Crazy. Let's get into it. Or over 3 minutes long. The vibe on this is very distinct, and I really love that. Sorry, I want to go back and let it play normal. I really love how congruent these sounds are from song to song. I just did the Exnary Heroes most recent album, and I was talking about how cohesion in sound while making everything sound distinct is important to me. That's what this has been so far. And it's a crate I would have honestly never expected. I'm sure it's not a full album of this, but so far it's been a full album of these types of songs. And then Regular are funny enough, like the title track. So softer sounding songs is what I should say. Not all, obviously they haven't been all ballads. I just realized that I'm speaking too generally here, but just less intense, or less intense in terms of like the crazy sounds. There's certainly that last song 100% had intensity, just in a different way. Okay, let me stop talking in circles and play that interlude.
2014년 6월 20일 SM 연습생 생활을 처음으로 시작했다.
Oh, we're getting very personal.
모든 것이 새롭고 낯설었지만 바로 그 꿈이라는 것을 꾸기 시작했다.
日本から始まった僕の夢はまだ遠く感じる。でも僕たちと一緒に少しずつ近づいているように思える。君も今頃は僕の夢を見ることができるかな。
I wonder if they've done this after this with other members. It's interesting. If they like, I mean, as in like they do one for everybody. I appreciate the craftsmanship of all of this and the strings in between. It's real, in a very real way.
在梦境，我看到了波浪，打动了我的内心深处。
They better have Johnny in here speaking English. Is that why they chose these four, actually?
All that we see or seem
It would make sense.
is but a dream within a dream.
Give me something dark. Give me something crazy. I love the artistic vision of this. This is freaky-ish. It's building to something. I'm gonna let it play through to the next song. This is so cool. I'm being so serious about this. I need to know what that was going forward.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Letting it roll. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, they got the rappers and two vocalists.
Riding on that beat. Keep driving.
I need to find a better mix for this. There's no way that's supposed to be so shallow of a sound. I don't know if that's an actual term. That I feel like that's supposed to punch.
Keep driving.
I gotta hear. I'm so sorry. I gotta find. All right, my van. This is gonna trip me out if that's the wrong mix. Not a wrong mix, but it's just when it was compressed, it was different.
Riding on that beat. Keep driving.
It does punch harder on Spotify, but it's still not as... No, that's pretty real. I'm gonna listen to it on this one. Whatever.
적응할 수가 없지 아주 운이 좋으면 몇 시간 정도 눈을 붙이다 보니 피곤해 지쳐버린 얼굴과 나를 더 피곤하게 하는 친구의 친구들과 선긋기
I'm gonna start this whole thing over. I'm sorry it's disjointed. This mix, maybe tell me if I'm crazy. It sounds different to me, but tell me if I'm crazy, please. It's just, regardless, it's not the same experience if it doesn't, if it's not there for me. I'm gonna mute this so I can play and watch the lyrics, and then I'm gonna start this over. I'm so sorry that I'm talking through this, so I have to leave it in to make the explanation, but that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That can be completely lined up, but it's fine.
Riding on that
Riding on that vein.
I think we should be good.
Keep driving.
It just sounds better. Those kicks are so much nicer.
몇백 번을 왔다 갔다 해도 이 길은 적응할 수가 없지 아주 운이 좋으면 몇 시간 정도 눈을 붙이다 보니 피곤해 지쳐버린 얼굴과 나를 더 피곤하게 하는 친구의 친구들과 선긋기 내겐 진짜 친구들과 회사 가족 팬이 전부지 Long riding 뭐 반쯤 온 것 같기도 불편한 차에서 다 벌써 피서 rockin' on 머리 아파 띵할 때 한 번씩 약을 찾기도 답답할 때 창문을 조금 열어 바람 맞기도 하고 때론 매니저 형과 다음 스케줄 및 주요 포인트 도시락을 까먹을 때 꼭 챙기는 게 내 주요 소스 잠을 쫓게 해준다는 민간요법들은 의미 없어 볼잠이 지동하는 동안 자동차 바퀴 굴러가는 소리 Riding on that thing
Interesting.
Riding on that thing Keep driving Keep driving Sure riding 숙소에서 사무실로 사무실에서 스튜디오 찍고 공연 갔다 인천으로 이동하는 내내 이동하는 내 밴 이동하는 내내 이동하는 내 밴
Let me hear how this finishes.
I need to riding. This never stops. Where you're pushing out, we'll be cruising out, don't even care. Food all around, chips all around, we need for spare. Better 또 채워야 힘이 나지, we start from there. 창문을 통해서 본 사람들의 특이한 시선 코팅을 꿰뚫는 듯한 눈빛들이 가끔씩 무서워. Who is it 궁금해하지. Who is it 궁금해할 필요가 없이 무대에서 만나게 되리라 믿고 있어 몇몇은 조금 부정적 굳이 색안경을 끼고 있어 But still driving, still on 포기 같은 건 모르지 힘들어지기란 것은 알지만 눈 딱 감고 다시 걸어지 On the Vion, let's go Keep driving, let's go We talking here about the white plastic Band homie, let's go SMI로 너흰 틀렸어 생각보다 안 타협해요 You might wanna be me though 생각보다 너희 나약해
That was hard. That was hard. That was hard.
Riding on that vein
Okay. I have some thoughts.
Riding on that vein Keep driving Keep driving Sure riding 숙소에서 사무실로 사무실에서 스튜디오 찍고 공연 갔다 인천으로 이동하는 내내 이동하는 내 vein 이동하는 내내 이동하는 내 vein
So, immediately, weird occurrence where I had to go to Spotify for some reason. I apologize for that. Is an interesting song. I feel like the beat is so simple and it knocks pretty hard already because the way the bass is pretty crazy. I feel like if you're gonna go with a super, super understated, calm chorus, which fits the vibe of what they're saying, like nonchalant, kind of like talking about the work they put in and why they deserve it type stuff. Like, I understand the choice for it, but if I'm, again, thinking about just kind of like making an independent song to my specs, which is annoying. I'm sorry. I feel like you either need to really turn up that intensity, keep the exact same beat. I honestly wouldn't change the beat. I would just turn everything up a few levels, just make everything hit harder. Because if the chorus is going to be really super understated with just a couple piano notes and just the riding of my van, like that's the only thing that's happening, I think the verses and the beat there has to make up for it more than it did. Not make up for like as if it's lacking quality. It's more so just this is on some, it's like at some level this is still just like it's a rap song. And if you're presenting it as a harder hitting song in some capacity, because this beat is a hard hitting song, it's not a beat that's made to be laid back on, or like to be presented in a laid back way. So if you're going to do that, I'm gonna need those levels to be turned up for me. And again, I still, maybe just the sound has been weird, because the sound for sure was weird on the video, so I'm hoping that doesn't continue, at least for me. I apologize if it sounds like I'm crazy, because it sounds the same for you. For me, it was a genuine difference. But yeah, it's a good song. I certainly don't dislike it, but I feel like there's a lot of meat left on the bone for the personal Strokey made music library, I guess, if that's how I would have to put it. So yeah, let's get to the next song. It's called Come Back. And not yet, because it's still muted.
It's just what you want. 보지 않아도 느껴져 난 너만 아는 우리만의 언어로 내 이름 불러줘 네가 한숨을 내쉬면 내 머리 위로 바람이 불어 네가 잠들어 눈 감은 밤이면 내 세상엔 어둠이 와 내게로 come back.
Okay. This is the first song where the chorus intensified the song. Okay.
수없이 많은 사람들 속 마음이 통하는 넌 유일한
Really spacing that out.
지난 시간들이 내게 소리치지 몰랐던 소통 사람 하나까지 다 가르쳐준 너 돌아와줘 네가 한숨을 내쉬면 내 머리 위로 바람이 불어 네가 잠들어 눈 감은 밤이면 내 세상엔 어둠이 와 내게로 come back. 너의 작은 숨결 하나까지도 그리워 내게로 come back. 제발 너 없는 내 하루가 아무처럼 번져가 every day 내게로 come back. 꽃을 이들
Favorite part.
불빛이 꺼진 채 보여진 외톨이 너와 나 함께했던 시간이 잠시 꿈을 꾼 것처럼 저 멀리 혼자 나는 까만 밤 어둠이 날 더 슬프게 해 사귀게 너라네 Yo, no help me, stay right there Just react, that's right there 가늠하게 너의 가린 몸이 선율 인내하게 이미 차오르는 Straight permanent, black permanent Tattoo mark로 남은 너 지워지지 않은 채 암몽으로 남은 너의 영혼 때문에 양측해 me Want you to wake me up now Come back That's why you come back
You know we're going back. I'll let it finish though. Even though they spaced that out, it's so good to listen to. Okay. I don't want to make it seem like I'm some short attention span. Would that be what it's called? I don't know. It's just someone biased towards more upbeat music. I certainly appreciate music that just takes a different tempo, takes a different sound. I frankly, that type of, I love when that stuff happens. And I always talk about how much I like or dislike different songs. It's just, I feel like in the last song, My Van, I was talking about the empty chorus or whatever, even though the hitting. It's about whether or not, to me, it makes sense to, you know, make the killing lines, I guess, the main part of the chorus, like a big step down in intensity compared to the rest of the song. Typically, that's not how I personally approach music in terms of like fandom or whatever. Because if that happened in this song, I would have said the same thing, despite how great every other part of it is. Anyway, the point is, this is my favorite song on the album for sure. That's why I said all the qualifiers, like, oh, I hope you guys don't get mad. I don't know how the rest of the album's gonna go or how fans reacted to these songs. So actually, please let me know what your favorite song on the album is. But yeah, this is my jam. Good, okay, because we're gonna let it play.
Yo, no help me, stay right there, just real, that's right there. 가늠하게 너의 가린 몸이 선율 인내하게 이미 차오르는 electric permanent, black permanent, tattoo mark로 남은 너 지워지지 않은 채 암몽으로 남은 너의 영 때문에 양측해 me. Want you to wake me up now. Come back.
Let's get back into it. I love the way they finish this too. Even that little pause. Nah, they ate this one up crazy. I'll let it roll. Song of the album. I am hyped on that. Got 2 more songs.
Fly away with me, baby. 방금 귓가를 스친 어딘가 익숙했던 목소리. 두 눈을 감아보면 어느새 다시 나를 부르고 있어. 닿을 것 같아 나를 바라본 너의 눈에서 내 나수가 흐르고 난 그걸 바라보았어. 시간을 따라 둘이 걷다가 생긴 발자국 손끝으로 이으면 별자리가 되었어. Cause tonight 너를 찾아가 가까이 다가가 너의 맘속에 깊이 들어가면 깊이 흘러가면 Survive 이어지기 시작한 같은 꿈을 마주봐. 우린 이제부터 하나이길 원해 하나이길 바래.
That was a perfect escalation.
Fly away with me, baby. 같은 꿈 속에 갇힌 심장 소리를 느끼고 있어.
같은 느낌이겠지. 뭐 어렴풋이 그렇게 상상할 뿐. 네가 내게 와닿는 곳마다 피어나는 꽃 그걸 어루만지면 네 향기로 날 물들고 네가 소리를 웃을 때마다 쏟아지는 멍하니 널 볼 때면 내게 흘러들어와. Cause tonight 너를 찾아가 가까이 다가가 너의 맘속에 깊이 들어가면 깊이 흘러가면 Survive 이어지기 시작한 같은 꿈을 마주봐. 우린 이제부터 하나이길 원해 하나이길 바래. 깨고 나도 여전히 네가 느껴지는 공기 귀에 맴
Love me, baby. Sorry, that and really reminded me of Runaway by an unnamed artist that I will not admit to still listening to. This was really nice. This was just a slight step back from, oh my goodness, what's the Ballad song called? I am cooked. I believe it is No Longer. In fact, I'm almost positive it is No Longer. That was pure Ballad power and breaths, like face eating the mic, just breathing into it. There's like a nice slow step down where we still get like the same powerful vocals and a similar sentiment from the song, though it's definitely a little different. And you get more of an instrumental to like kind of feel like get into the rhythm of, because like the way the vocals were delivered, it kind of required that. Really like that. It's really nice. Second half of the album is on a really nice trajectory right now for me. Except this is not the second half of the... Oh, I guess it is technically, because Run Back to You is a bonus track and the last song that we're listening to. I know a regular English version is on there, but again, I'm not going with any more regular productions. Oh, wait. Sorry. I do want to acknowledge that I talk about intro songs and outro songs on albums. The way they make me feel is very important to me. Like, it's just indescribable for me even, which I'm sorry for bringing it up because of that. But ending songs, outro songs, to me, like, you can feel when it's supposed to be an outro, if that makes sense. I don't, like, at least I can. Maybe let me know if I'm, if I'm out of my mind. But anyway, I said to say, Fly Away With Me, it felt like an outro song. It felt very like, I don't know, like if this is the last song I hear from the album, then I'm happy, I'm content. And I don't know how to describe like the elements of the song. I don't know, it's just a vibe I get. So I'm sorry for that, but I got weird criteria sometimes.
Yeah. No, I can't do without you, girl. And it's like, you know,
Like she and her move.
결국 이렇게밖에 못해 끝내 네 손을 절대로 난 못 놔 흘러갈 시간들 앞에서 뒤늦게 불러 너를 못 놔
Hi-hats are skirting around my brain.
무기력해져 버려 끝엔 뭐가 있는지 나는 몰라
Some shit.
돌아가려고는 지난 날의 수가 너를 잘 남겨둔 채 방향의 코에 매일은 날 잡아준처럼 날 다시
Did it switch roles?
당신만이 가능해 내가 온전히 나일 수 있게 되는 순간은 바로 오직 너와 함께였던 그날의 기억뿐이었다는 것을 이젠 알아
고백이 곁에 머리 취해 있었고 이제와 다시
Was not expecting that at all. By the way, this also has ending song vibes, so I appreciate that because it is technically the last song on the album. This is so out of left field to me. Hold on. I don't even know. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm so glad that happened, by the way. I'm sorry, harmonizing over the bars is crazy to me. This is ridiculous.
Running back to you.
Bro, that part was so hard, by the way.
love you like this beat.
이렇게
Whose producer tag is that?
이렇게 너를 기억해 너를
I love you like this beat. Like this beat. Drop.
Just back to okay. One last drop for old time's sake.
너 비워내 어부려해도 잘 안 돼 네 곁에 서서히 그 기억이 나를 들어 끄집어내 이제 와서 되물어봐 그때 과연 넌 행복해 서슬 가난해지게 있어 너와의 시간 속에
놓지 못해 너와의 기억 억지로라도 널 붙잡고 싶어 이기적인 거에 너의 기억에 살아 너를 비우지 못하고 있어 돌아와줘 달라질게 너와 함께 걸었던 길 위에 나만 혼자 이 걸음마다 모두 널 부르게 해 걷지 못해 모두 지체
Still got 20 seconds. You gonna do it one more time? That was ridiculous. Honestly, Taehyung and Mark kind of hit a pocket on this last section. I'm gonna go. I don't care if it's too far back. They really, yeah, that was nice. Okay, yeah, get back to it. How did the beginning of this song sound? I legit don't remember. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go back. I need to see because that part when it was the first chorus, it didn't make sense to me musically. Let's just do the whole thing over. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, I can't do without you, girl. And it's like, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was like Broccoli by Dram type beat.
다란치의 거짓도 없이 당신 앞에선 그 순간 무기력해져 버려 끝에 뭐가 있는지 나는 몰라 돌아가려고 난 지난 날의 수가 널 혼자 남겨둔 채 방향의 코에 매일 날 잡아준처럼 날 다시
Yeah, I forgot they had the singers rapping too.
내가 온전히 나의 수 있게 되는 순간은 바로 오직 너와
Nothing about this. Nothing about this song makes sense. I love it so much. I thought maybe they were starting to fade in the different sounds, the layers. No, they just threw them in. It's doing things to me. I didn't realize they had the fucking chopped and screwed. That's crazy. Who produced this? I'm checking who produced this right now. Report error. Nope. That says. Oh my god, I'm fucking cooked mentally. I was looking. I'm so sorry for this interjection. I was looking at. I don't know if it's gonna come through. The credits for this song, and actually please let me know because I couldn't find anything. There's no written by, there's no produced by. It says source and then report error right under it. You won't be, it's backwards. And I was like, oh, who's report error? I've never heard of this before. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm cooked. TikTok has melted my brain. I love how long they let this breathe too.
Like this beat.
Gotta look that up.
I love you like this beat. Like drop.
If it's for 2024, this section would have that Jersey Club beat, that doom 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 doom. That would be in the 1,000,000%. I was expecting it. Well, not from here, but like in my head, I've heard so many of the recent K-pop songs that have just had that beat in it every single time. I could hear it in my head as it's playing. This whole section is crazy.
잘 안 되니 곁에 서서히 그 기억이 나를 들어 끄집어내 이제 와서 되물어봐 그때 과연 넌 행복해 서슬까 난 아직 깨 있어 너와의 시간 속에 놓지 못해 너와의 기억 억지로라도 널 붙잡고 싶어 이기적인 거에 너의 기억에 살아 너를 비우지 못하고 있어 돌아와줘 달라질게 너와 함께 걸었던 길 위에 남은 흔적이 걸어마다 모두 널 부르게 해 걷지 못해 모두 지체
Only thing that harshes my vibe a little bit is that this last build is left unpaid off. But that is a journey. It's good. That's really good. This was honestly a very interesting album. I don't know enough about music or patterns or anything that would let me guess or expect what type of sound is going to be from an album. But even with that being said, I would have never expected this type of album. I think perhaps I'm making too big of a deal out of the first every song leading up to the interlude, basically. How consistent that softer sound was. I guess except Regular, because that's not a soft sound. But I guess I'm talking B-sides here. I was a little surprised that they would go with that essentially for the entire first half of the album. So I thought the difference after the interlude, even going it from My Van on, it was real, and frankly, it told a nice musical story. What do you? I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that was the biggest thing that stuck out to me. I would have to go back and listen to the other albums because it's been a while since I've I've listened to songs from them in my shuffle, which maybe is a crazy way to listen to music. I don't know. So I wouldn't be able to place this anywhere in the context of the other albums I've listened. But as a first full album with 10 new tracks, at least, and then the remix, the English remix, I think it was pretty cohesive. I think it was really nice to listen to with some crazy peaks and different performances. And yeah, it's just really nice. This is a super good debut full album thing. I don't know. That's the least articulate way I could have put it. But regardless, really happy about this. Excited for more NCT content. I'm gonna have a dream video on Thursday if you're interested in that. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back soon. Peace.